Welcome to week number 7. This week our focus is going to be looking at potential problems that are experienced by clinical supervisors and working with teachers. It could be either a pre-service teacher, one that's enrolled in a teacher training program, or even teachers that you're needing to visit and teachers that become very elusive or that tend to hide when you're trying to do observations. So as you're going through and looking at the reading, pay attention to some of the examples that they give as well as some of the issues that are encountered by a supervisor. Also want to remind you that this week you should be reading Gale and Atkinson's chapter number 6. And in addition to that, next week you will have your interviews, one with the teacher and one with the administrator. Those are both due next week. I will put a little clip on reminders of what's going into that assignment after this. So please make sure that you're staying up with those. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. This week's assignments consist of completing the required reading, which is chapter 6 from Gale and Atkinson, as well as completing week number 7 discussion prompt. For week 8, you are going to be completing a teacher and administrator interview. You're going to interview one teacher with 5 or more years of experience and one administrator with 5 or more years of experience. The greater the years of experience, the more the teacher or administrator will be able to reflect on their experiences. You're going to develop a list of 8 to 10 questions that you will pose to each educator that you interview. The questions should be related to supervision, curriculum, and assessment, including views of teachers and administrators on understanding the teacher evaluation system in their district. Include questions that inquire about their views of how teacher evaluations are used for renewal and non-renewal or contracts or merit pay, driving future professional development. Based on the information from the interviews, write a 3-section paper that includes a section of information gathered from the teacher, a section for information gathered from the administrator, and a final section that synthesizes the information within our textbooks and additional literature related to teacher evaluation. You do need a minimum of at least 5 sources to be able to accurately make these reflections.